Hello, this is Telios, and I'm going to be showcasing a sort of quick and concise guide on how to do the Beerus universal rejump that was found by Agni Kai not too long ago on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter, AgniKai27, and he is also on the Beerus Discord, so you can see him there as well. But this is just a quick guide from my perspective on how to do the rejump as simple as possible. No extras, just when to do everything, how to do it, and when you know you've done it wrong or correct. So this is what it should look like right here. This is the basic. This is how it's done. That's about it. Yeah, it's just you basically start with 5H, and you want to SD. Actually, let me pull up the slow-mo one so I can show a better example on when. So what you want to do is right 5H, right here. So right as they, at this point right here, right as they hit the wall. You can do it right if you know the timing for the sound cue as well. The sound cue of the bouncing off the wall. You can do it if you know the timing for the sound cue. You can input super dash as the sound cue is going on too. That's one way I do it. Another way I do it is if you see the white marks on the side for them hitting the wall, the little white ground bounce, wall bounce marks. That's a good way indication of knowing when to do it. You basically want to press SD during the sound cue and the animation, not before, not after, right as that. And if you do it correctly, you'll get this right here. This is the perfect height. This is exactly what you want to see. This is the perfect height you want to be at to get the rejump afterwards. Then what you do afterwards is you usually do forward, so 6-6, JM. Then after that, you want to do a slight delay, not too long because you'll hit the ground, but you want to be a good inch or so, visually, not actually, inch or so off the ground. So you want to be right about here. Basically just, close enough, but not too close, or you'll do J236M on the ground, and it'll mess up. So for example, this right here is what you don't want to do. So see, I got the height right there. Perfect height. Just that's exactly what you want to do. But what I did is I did 236M too early here. So I instantly did JM and spawn the ball. But since you spawn the ball high enough, they're not in hit stun long enough for you to land on the ground to skip the frames of recovery. And 669 to light after. They're too high, and you don't have enough time to confirm after it. So that is what you don't want to see. So to recap just about how it works, you basically want to 5H, and right as you want to see just before this animation, you want to press SD. So right about here, right when you know they're about a wall bounce is when you press SD. Then if you do it properly, you should be above them like this, just slightly above. And this works on all characters. It's just, it will look differently on all characters because GC is smaller. It looks like you're above them when in reality you're really not, but you get it. Right at this point, you want to do 6-6, JM, slight delay, not too much, not too little, just slight delay, J236M, and you'll cut the recovery frame into a smaller amount because you land on the ground. Thus, you'll be able to do 669, so forward, up diagonal, JL. Hitboxes, by the way. This is what you're looking for right there. You want to, if you know you'll do it correctly, if you do it close enough to the ground. That's for the J236M. You'll know if you do the SD correctly because you'll be exactly like this. This is the most consistent frame that you want to see right here to know if you SD'd properly, and that's for all rejumps. The main thing that makes this rejump hard is the J236 after, because the delay timing is very strict. You want to do it just before hitting the ground, as I said earlier. Slight delay, not too much, not too little. You want to hit it right there so you can instantly JL afterwards. This works basically the same as any other rejump in terms of when you can do it hit stun wise. So you can do, for example, JH, run up J, 2L, 5L, L, 2M, 5M, 5H, and still get. So you can do all those hits beforehand for scaling, and it will still work perfectly fine. So this is as quick and concise of a guide as I could get. Without talking too much because I suck at these videos. But yeah, just again, quick example, 5H, right as before or as they hit the wall, you SD. You get this frame right here, that frame right there. You want to do 6-6 jam, you can install 6-6 as the SD hits to make it easier with the just normal forward motion. The shortcut does not work well with this. It's possible, but it does not work well. JM, slight delay, not very slight. You definitely want to delay it, but slight delay right before hitting the ground. J236M, then 669 JL. That's it. It might be hard at first to land this. It took me a good hour or two before I finally understood the timings and everything, and I had to test a bunch of different timings myself till I got exactly what I was looking for and when I needed to do it, which is what I'm explaining now, and hopefully this guide helped. Thank you for watching.